Lack of cultural awareness in mass tourism. Hood and greeting. Hello, have you ever traveled and felt that unintentionally you may have offended a local or disrupted their way of life? Tourism is one of the most enriching experiences, but a lot of cultural awareness is turning travel into a source of conflict instead of mutual understanding. Presentation of the case study. The problem I'll address is the lack of cultural awareness in mass tourism. This occurs when travelers, due to ignorance or indifference, fail to respect the norms, tradition, or environment of the community they visit. Preview. I will analyze the consequences, propose a viable solution, and describe the impact we can achieve together. Consequences of irresponsible tourism. A lot of cultural awareness, often tied to travel experience, has several negative consequences. Damage to interculturality if generosity, resentment among local communities toward visitors, creating barriers instead of bridges between cultures, environmental and social. It contributes to the overexploitation of local resources and the commodification of sacred rituals, thus affecting cultural authenticity. My point of view. I firmly believe that the responsibility for cultural awareness rests with the traveler. It is our duty to do a minimum of prior research about the place we visit, similar to how we prepare for an English conversation. We practice to improve a truly successful tourism experience. A great hotel experience goes beyond good service. It's an experience of mutual respect. My proposed solution. The Intercultural Best Practices Guide (IBPG). I propose creating an intercultural best practices guide (IBPG) which could be easily integrated into the most popular travel apps or airline websites. How does it work? It would be an interactive and mandatory checklist of 5 to 7 points that the traveler must review before confirming their trip. It would include topics such as local dress code, dining etiquette, and key phrases in the local language. Viability. Since the conversation practice up the bonds, trace that technology can be integrated into the learning and preparation process. The intercultural best practices guide can be a digital extension of this idea. Expanded impact. Implementing the intercultural best practices guide would bring a transformative impact. Improvement of the situation, the immediate reduction of cultural conflict and misunderstandings such as lost reservation that is resolved with respectful communication and attitude. Benefits is fosters sustainable tourism while local communities feel valued and travelers have more authentic and profound experience. Analyze. Conclusion. We have analyzed how the lack of cultural awareness in mass tourism undermines interculturality. My proposal is a simple digital tool, the intercultural best practices guide that professionalizes traveler preparation. This approach is based on the need to apply global awareness in practice, a fundamental principle of modern higher education. Next time you plan a trip, go one step further than the itinerary. Be a conscious traveler, not just a tourist. Are you ready to become a cultural ambassador?